Hey everybody, welcome to my video where I give you, hopefully, what will be the card without any change. But if there is a change, I will let you guys know. But the card for my latest CPV, created per view, if you will, car per view, created wrestling per view, it will be seen on the YT very soon, and that is Bad Blood. Now, for any of you that are probably wondering why Bad Blood is coming up very soon, real simple. A lot of things have come up, a lot of finances, if not mostly resources needed to make that happen, had come up short until recently, and now they will occur now that they are in stock. Basically, the resources are stocked up for right now. Bad Blood will indeed happen. But again, like I say, the reason it's happening so quickly is due to the fact that it didn't happen a lot sooner. Or whenever. But basically it's happening now because originally I had planned out to be around a certain time, last time in December. Not December, but September. I was planning to do it. But again, finances and mostly resources were not available at that time. So now that they are available to me, Bad Blood will indeed happen. Now, there is one more weekly, bi-weekly show, if you will, or bi-weekly or tri-weekly CPV, created car show, created wrestling show of mine, a colleague show of mine, a created colleague show of mine that needs to be uploaded, it needs to be done, and that is the Go Home edition of Thunder. That's right, the two Raws, the two Raws have been done, the post Bad Blood one, the post Money in the Bank one, as well as the Go Home edition. Now usually I probably do 3 or so, but due to the fact that we are literally running short on time, due to the fact I didn't have the resources, we got the Go Home editions and everything coming up real soon. You got the Go Home edition of Raw that's already been taken care of, and now we're going to be doing the Go Home edition of Thunder very soon, and I'll talk about something to look forward to in Thunder, hopefully. And speaking of those editions of DCWA Raw and even Thunder, and hopefully the Go Home edition, they're going to be ones you want to check out, especially the Go Home edition of Raw. I think you internet fans of certain two reviewers may like what you see there. Now, getting on to DCWA Bad Blood, the CPV, the new CPV that's coming up. Again, one I wanted to do a lot sooner but could not. And now it's going to happen, so here we go. And hopefully this card will not have any sudden changes to it due to certain unusable created characters or downloaded created characters. Hopefully there will be no problems, ladies and gentlemen. No, but anyway, let's get to the card and let's get it going. Now, first of all, big news coming out. At Bad Blood, we will crown in the DCWA, in my colleague DCWA, my creative wrestling league DCWA, we will crown our first ever United States Tag Team Champions. Now, the teams that will be vying for that chance will be revealed at Bad Blood. So right now sorry about that, but right now there are some tag team matches that have taken place on both Raws, Thunder, as well as the upcoming Go Home edition of Thunder, that will determine who will challenge or who will compete to crown the first ever DCWA United States Tag Team Champions. Now, what's great about that as well is the winner of that match, the team that wins, not only becomes the first ever United States Tag Team Champions, but at what will be, and I guarantee what will be the last CPV, DCWA CPV colleague per view, if you will, courtesy of WWE 13, which will be the Survivor Series, DCWA Survivor Series next month. Again, that will be the last curated pay-per-view, if you will, colleague per DCWA colleague per view, if you will. That'll be done courtesy of WWE 13. The winners of the United States Tag Team title match, the team that becomes the first ever champions, will challenge in an elimination match at the DCWA Survivor Series, the last one to be done under the done with the help of WWE 13. The winning team of that will challenge for the DCWA World Tag Team titles. And so they will challenge for the World Tag Team Championships the following month. Now, speaking of matches, this is going to be good. You will be seeing some hardcore matches, if you will, in the next, with the upcoming episodes of Raw and Thunder. But we will have what I consider the DCWA Car Divas Halloween Ball. In other words, it's the DCWA, in other words, it's the DCWA Divas Monsters Ball. But we're putting Halloween in it. And you will see four divas going at it four divas just going at it, hardcore style, and perhaps there will be a championship on the line during that match. It all depends on what happens on the go-home edition of Thunder, because this is what's going to, these are your participants, ladies and gentlemen. These are your participants. These are your participants. The returning Hardcore Dirty Babe. She is back, and she will be part of this. The debuting ECKS. She is a part of this. Cat is a part of this. And Sergeant Calhoun is a part of this. Those are your four ladies that will participate in the Halloween Monsters Ball. Your four creative divas, if you will, that will compete in the Halloween Monsters Ball at Bad Blood. And possibly will be competing for a championship because, get a load of this, Cat will challenge the Divas Money in the Bank winner, Vanellope, for the hardcore title on Thunder. Now, what's interesting about this, well, I don't want to give much away. You're just going to have to look out for and watch the upcoming DCWA Raws and Thunders to see what I mean. Basically you have to see DCWA Thunder and the go-home edition of DCWA Raw to see what I mean. I don't want to give much away. But that right there, title or not, is a big, big deal. Now, speaking of championship Diva titles, the Divas television title will be on the line as Laura Blue's created character or created diva. The created diva of Laura Blue will defend against the created character of Nicole Lynx from Sonic the Hedgehog. That's right, Laura Blue will take on Nicole for with the DCWA television championship up for grabs at Bad Blood. That will be something to look forward to. Also, the Divas Intercontinental Championship, Divas Intercontinental Championship will be on the line. It will be. As Bunny Rabbit, the creative character of Bunny Rabbit, creative diva I should say, Bunny Rabbit character, will defend in a triple threat elimination match. And she will defend against Jay Foxfire and Hera. That's right, Hera and Jay Foxfire will challenge for the Intercontinental title. And then, tag team titles on the line, Diva tag team titles on the line. It will be the tag team champions of Daphne Blake created character and the Black Cat created character, and they will defend their titles against the returning Elastigirl, basically Disney's Mrs. Incredible, and her partner, well, none other than hopefully if things go right. Hopefully if things go right. Her partner, Zelda. That's right, Zelda will team with Miss Elastigirl, Mrs. Incredible, and they will challenge for the Diva Tag Team Championship. That is to look forward to right there. And speaking of tag team titles as well, the created tag team of the OTR Central Group, the tag team champions out of that group, Tony T and Metal D, they will defend against in a renewed rivalry, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, a renewed rivalry. They will defend their championships against the British Fist. It's in an elimination Texas Tornado match. That's right. OTR Central and the British Fist will get it on once again for the Tag Team Championship. So that is one to look forward to, and that will be, if things work out right, competed under extreme rules, not extreme rules, but Texas Tornado elimination matches. Well, basically elimination tag team Texas Tornado match. You get the idea. And then, speaking of championships, because a lot of titles are on the line here, the television championship is on the line in a rematch. This is spoilers, but on a recent edition of Thunder, Alpha Omega Sin's created character became television champion. And Alpha Omega Sin's created character will defend in a rematch against the created downloadable character of Linkara. So those two will hook up in a rematch for the television title. And then, speaking of championship changes, another big spoiler on one of the additions to the shows, I'm not telling you which one yet, Wreck-It Ralph, the created character of Wreck-It Ralph, became Dcwa Global Champion, and he will defend in a fatal four-way elimination match. Fatal four-way. He will defend against former champion Mike Rout. He will defend if things work out right, against Superman and Batman, if those two are still playable. If not, things will change. But yeah, Wreck-It Ralph in a fatal four-way elimination match will defend against former champion Mike Rout and the created downloadable characters of Batman and Superman. Look out for that one. And then, in a rematch from Money in the Bank, Deadpool will defend hardcore title in an Extreme Rules match against Shaggy Rogers, a created character, and Angry Joe himself will challenge for all the gold that this guy has. He will challenge for both the U.S. and Intercontinental titles of the Slag Daddy. Angry Joe and the Slag Daddy will get it on at Bad Blood for the Intercontinental Championship. And then, the three main events for the DCWA Women's World Championship. The Princess Sally Acorn created character will defend against the Divas Money in the Bank winner, and as of right now, current hardcore champion Vanellope Sweets, as well against Jasmine Powers. Jasmine, as you know, won the right to challenge for any title for choosing, just like Angry Joe did a couple months ago. She now has that right, and she is a part of the triple threat match for the title at Bad Blood between the three. And that will be very interesting. And then, speaking of Money in the Bank World Heavyweight Champion Money in the Bank winner, Angry Video Game Nerd created character, will challenge and cash in and challenge World Heavyweight Champion created character Octobotamus. And then, in the last Money in the Bank cash in, it'll be DCWA Championship Money in the Bank winner, Nostalgia Critic created character, cashing in his Money in the Bank briefcase against my created character, the DCWA champion, Brian Walber. That's my created character at Bad Blood. All this going down at Bad Blood. And again, if any changes come up, ladies and gentlemen, I will let you know. But this is a very stacked card that I'm trying to put together for your enjoyment. And hopefully you guys will get a kick out of it when it's all said and done. It's a very stacked card, and it will be the second to last CPV event that I do under the WWE 13 game banner. The last one, of course, will be the Survivor Series. So, with that in mind, I thank you all for watching. Hopefully you'll tune in when DCWA Bad Blood is uploaded. I will let you guys know when that will happen. And that's about it. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, take care. God bless. Comment down below if you like. And please go out and support all the other creative wrestling leagues out there. The WDEFs, the YWFs, the CCLs, the College Championship Leagues, the SCAWs, the ASFs. You name them. You name them or you know of them, go out and support them, ladies and gentlemen. They deserve it. Because like me, they put a lot of hard work and dedication into their product. And again, just to remind you, unlike my bi-weekly or tri-weekly shows of Raw and Thunder, there will be no announcers for the CPV event, because when it comes to CPV events, unlike the shows, unlike the regular shows, we let the action at the CPV event speak louder than any words can even describe it. So, until then though, ladies and gentlemen, comment below, let me know what you guys think, but that is, as of right now, hopefully without any changes upcoming, and if there is changes, I will let you know, but that is, of right now, the current card for DCWA Bad Blood 2013. I advise you guys to check it out when it comes around. You guys are going to get a kick out of it. And until then, God bless, take care, comment below, support the creative leagues I've mentioned, and I'll talk to you all later.